Hey everyone, it's Rachich, and in this video I wanna talk about the mechanics of the Endgame Trials in Path of Exile 2, how profitable they might be to farm, how they differ from the first game, and what you need to know. Endgame Trials are essentially a mix of Forbidden Sanctum and Ultimatum from Path of Exile 1, but with significant changes. As someone who has spent countless hours in these types of mechanics every league, I've got a lot to share with you. And before I dive into my professional opinion on the Endgame Trials, let's start with what these trials are during the campaign. The first encounter with the Trials of Sekhema happens in Act 2. To begin the challenge, you will need to offer a coin to Jinn, which will open the doors. This mechanic is similar to a roguelike game where you navigate the map and progress through various rooms to collect rewards. Each room has its own challenges to overcome. For example, you may need to kill rare monsters to fill a chalice in the center of the room with blood. Once the chalice is filled, you will be able to proceed. Alternatively, you might need to survive for a set amount of time to clear the room. While progressing through the rooms and battles in these trials, you must be cautious. Each hit would not only reduce your health, but will also damage your honor. If you run out of honor, you will fail the trial and need to find another coin to attempt it again. After completing each room, you will be rewarded. This might include a key to unlock chests at the end of the floor, or you may receive boons from the Jinn, which grant buffs during the trial. For example, the Sekhema Mechanics major boon allows you to revive once with full honor after reaching 0 life. There will also be rooms on the trial map with afflictions that strengthen monsters, strengthen traps, or weaken your character. Be careful when choosing them. In the trial of Sekhema, sacred water serves as the currency. You can use it to buy additional boons, recover honor, or remove afflictions. At the end of a floor, you will face a powerful boss. After defeating them, you will gain access to an ascendancy points, progression in your ascendancy class, and chest that matches the number of keys you have collected before. These chests come in bronze, silver, and gold varieties. So, what I've just described is the Trial of Sekhema as it appears in the campaign. However, there is a second option, the Trial of Chaos. During the campaign, you can choose either of the two trials to gain ascendancy points or do both. In early access, there will be 2 trials to choose from. Later, Grinding Gear Games has promised to add a third. Entering the Trial of Chaos requires also a special token, but now from the Trial Master. Using this token gives you access to the Ultimatum mechanic. And before you begin each chamber, the Trial Master will offer you a reward and a choice between 3 debuffs for your character, or buffs for monsters that will be active during all rounds. Just like in the Trials of Sekhema, each round has a specific objective, such as killing monsters, surviving for a set time, or escorting an object while being attacked by monsters. After each room, you will need to make a decision. Take your earned rewards and leave, or go double or nothing for increased rewards but with higher risks. After completing the first 3 rounds, you will encounter first boss. The sequence of these bosses is random, and the buffs and debuffs will make each fight feel different. Upon defeating the boss, you will receive rewards in the form of items and currency. As with the Trials of Sekhema, you can choose your ascendancy or gain +2 skill points for progression. So now you know everything about campaign trials, but now let's discuss endgame trials. How do they differ from the Sanctum, Ultimatum, are they as profitable, or has the Sanctum been permanently nerfed? Starting with the Trial of Sekhema, the higher the level of your coins, the more floors will be available. An 80 level coin grants access to all 4 floors, each featuring various rooms, afflictions, boons, rewards, and floor bosses. At the end of all floors, you will face the final boss. If you defeat the final boss, you will be rewarded with relics. Unlike in Path of Exile 1, magic relics can now be crafted, though unique ones remain uncraftable. With each run, you can equip multiple relics to enhance your character, weaken monsters, or increase rewards, making progression faster and easier. Additionally, the Trials of Sekhema introduces jewels that can be used in your passive tree to further boost your character and specific mechanics. Now, you know what the endgame trial of Sekhema looks like. It's essentially the Forbidden Sanctum from Path of Exile 1, but with significant differences. Let's talk about profitability right now and key distinctions from the first game. So, why did so many players, myself included, farm the Forbidden Sanctum in PoE 1? Because of guaranteed currency rewards. Each room presented clear options, allowing players to pick the most profitable path, and completing all 4 floors yielded a significant amount of currency, alongside relics that could either be sold or used. But in Path of Exile 2, rooms rewards are unknown beforehand. while you can prioritize golden keys over silver ones or silver over bronze. Your final reward remains random. This makes it impossible to predict the profitability of each trial of a Sekhema run. But in PoE 1, the Sanctum was arguably too profitable. It guaranteed substantial earnings per 1 hour and often outpacing other content. In PoE 2, this balance is unlikely to be repeated. The time required to complete trials also affects profitability, right? And in Path of Exile 1, rooms were simple. You need to kill monsters, find the exit, or kill the boss. Some rooms could be cleared in seconds. In PoE 2, Trial of a Sekhema includes more complex objectives that take longer to complete, reducing overall earnings per hour. Regarding relics, magic relics in PoE 1 were uncraftable. While inconvenient, it allowed dedicated farmers to occasionally earn highly valuable relics worth dozens of divines. In PoE 2, magic relics can be crafted, reducing their potential value. Moreover, it seems relics no longer drop from regular monsters in rooms and are now exclusive to boss fights. So in PoE 1 you could just find a random magic relic from the floor with, for example, 2 additional rooms revealed and could be sold for like 7 or 8 divines. But now, if you can craft any magic relics, you can't find super high value relics just from the floor, right? In summary, the Trial of Sekhema will likely be more balanced than Forbidden Sanctum, but less profitable. This is good for endgame balance, but disappointing for fans of the mechanic, myself included. So we're done with Trial of Sekhema. And now let's briefly talk about the endgame Trial of Chaos. To start, you will need an inscribed ultimatum. Its level determines the number of rounds available, and Trial of Chaos is simpler than the Trial of Sekhema, the mechanic, and remains similar to PoE 1's ultimatum. In my opinion, this mechanic feels much better here, in PoE 2, than in Path of Exile 1. One new feature is the occasional offering of soul cores by the Trial Master. These powerful soccerable items have mods unavailable from regular runes, making them potentially very valuable. So I'm confident that ultimatum in Path of Exile 2 will be at least as profitable as in Path of Exile 1, or even much more. Additionally, the Trial of Chaos includes a pinnacle boss, of course. Defeating this boss grants a key to a massive stone door. What lies behind it? We don't know, you will find out in early access, right? I can't wait to experience the new trials and inscribed ultimatums myself to test their difficulty and rewards. I hope you too. And also I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications to catch future content. Thank you for watching, guys. It was Rachel as always. Check the description below. Love you all, take care and good luck.